Guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Westman Atelier liquid super loaded highlighter. This is like her liquid version of her her original super loaded highlight. It comes in this black packaging. I ordered Peau de Pêche, and this one, because I ordered this one because it's neutralizing. I was between this one and the rosy one, which is supposed to brighten. That one's called I think it's Peau de Rosé, I think. This retails for $58 in case you guys are wondering, and I'm just gonna read off the skincare benefits for this because I think that that's what makes this product special. So this has avocado seed oil, which is an antioxidant, emollient, and soothing properties. It helps skin maintain hydration and minimize free radical damage. You also have subaki oil, which firms, hydrates, and retexturizes the skin. Then we have vitamin C, which neutralizes free radicals and evens the skin tone. Now, each one of these bottles has this strip right here that will be corresponding to whatever color you choose to get. So because I chose Peau de Pêche, my little strip here is silver, and if you get Peau de Rosé, it has a rose gold color, and then the last color is Peau de Soleil, and that one has a gold little top thing. Of course, true to Westman Atelier fashion, you have that really cute little heart detail. Very substantial. This is the exact same size bottle as her complexion drops. So I'm going to show you the way that I like to do this, and at the same time I'm going to be talking about the product. So I'm going to apply it to one side of my face, and I'm going to be using it with my Vital Skin foundation stick. I am shade Atelier 2. The reason I like to use this particular product with my foundation stick is because I'm going to show you how much I'm actually pouring out. That is like more than enough. I put this on my hands, I rub it in, and then, oh, I said I was only going to put it on one side of my face. We'll fix that in a second. Oh, it's been a day, guys. It's been a day. So this is supposed to provide, apart from all of the like amazing skincare benefits, this is supposed to give you a very soft glow to the skin. It does provide tons of hydration. You can actually wear this alone. This particular shade, Peau de Pêche, is supposed to like neutralize. I'm going in with an original makeup eraser, and I'm gonna remove it from one side of my face because I'm sorry that I messed up. Just so you guys can see the glow and how different it looks when I apply the foundation. So for us combination to oily skin girls, I recommend that you use this product with your Vital skincare foundation, like foundation stick, because this is a much drier formula than the complexion drops. I find that even on my driest day, if I try to combine this with my complexion drops, I can, but I just feel like it's just way too dewy. It's just way too much hydration for me. So I find that this works best when I use the foundation stick because it is a drier consistency. Okay, so now that I've removed that from half of my face, you can see, so I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick this up. Remember, this is providing a very minimal, subtle sheen to the skin, okay? It is not by any means gonna have glitter or like big chunks of, you know, particles. So here you can see that my skin has like a bit of a sheen, versus on this side it just looks more matte. And now let me go ahead and show you how this looks with the foundation over it. I have been playing around with this since the moment it came out, and it is a really nice product. I really like it. I was immediately afraid that this was gonna be like way too dewy for my skin, but it actually worked out great. I'm gonna do the side first that I didn't apply the highlighter to, because I don't want to get any of this action over here, because I really want you guys to see the difference. So I've been playing with this for some time. I first applied it with the complexion drops, and that's when I realized that that particular way of wearing it just doesn't work for me, because I already have enough like natural hydration to the skin, if you know what I mean. So I find that wearing it with the foundation sticks just works better. It is a pricey product. It's $58, and you get, how many ounces do we have here? You get 1 ounce of product, which is like the same you would get with like a regular foundation. This is Westman Atelier. It is a luxury clean beauty brand. Now let's do the other side. So, you know, it's gonna be expensive. We all know it. Now, I like wearing this product. You have the choice of wearing it on your own, on its own, or, you know, wearing it with foundation. I find that, you know, due to my obvious skin concerns, I don't like to wear this alone. It just doesn't provide me with enough coverage. It's not enough to even out my skin tone. I know it neutralizes it, but it's just, I need a little more, you know? You also have the option of wearing this alone and going in with your complexion stick and spot concealing. So you do have that option as well. And I have done that before as well when I'm having like a good skin day, you know. This is absolutely soothing. I find it to be just as soothing as the complexion drops. So I do like this product. However, I just prefer to wear it with my complexion stick. So here we have it with the highlight, and it's very subtle. I am filming in direct light, but I'm not sure if the camera is gonna pick this up because it's just very subtle, which is why I highly recommend you swatch it at Sephora. Sephora has all 3 shades available, but this is the side that has it, and I'm not sure if you can see it has a slight glow without looking greasy, versus this side is much more flat. It's much more matte. And I think that both sides look beautiful in my opinion, but this side has more of that like healthier, softer glow. So it kind of just depends on how you're feeling that day and what you're going for. So I think that this is such a nice product. I think she did a really good job with this. However, there are plenty of ways to wear this product. You know, Gucci Westman in her videos shows you how to use like all 3 shades on your skin. That's not gonna work for me. I actually prefer to wear this product just the way that I showed you. That would be just way too much glow on my skin, that would be a hot mess. Like if I used one shade to bronze, one shade to neutralize, and one shade to highlight and brighten, there's just no way. Like my skin would not. Now those of you though with normal to dry skin, I can see that being a way that would work for you. I would totally see you guys wearing it in that way, but I personally cannot wear it that way. I have to pick and choose. Now Michelle Wong raves about Peau de Rosé under the eyes. I don't own Peau de Rosé and I haven't tried that. I do have a drier, I would say more like a normal under eye area, so maybe that would work for me, but I don't think that I'm willing to spend $58 to find out. So I rather maybe just walk into a Sephora and maybe test it out one day. We'll see. I am gonna use 2 blushes, okay? Obviously we're gonna go in with Pop It because summer, okay? So I'm going to do 2 dots of this on this side, and then we'll go in with Mimi, which is her new blush, on the other side, and then you guys can pick and choose which side you like the best. I can't seem to put Pop It down during the summer season, and I know that I'm not alone in this feeling. I know a lot of you love this shade in the summer, and her blush sticks, you can actually wear them on your lips as well. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using different products. So, by the way, all the brushes that I'm using are Westman Atelier brushes, in case any of you are wondering. Now, I'm going to bring Pop It on the bridge of my nose because I like this one. Like I said, like I'm having that Barbie moment, the hot pink. Like everything is amazing. Everything is great. I don't know, I feel like this color just brings so much life to your skin. And it blends out really well. I just go in with like a light hand. Because, you know, if you know, you know. Okay? It's a hefty color. Next, let's go in with Mimi on the other side. This one is that beautiful like pinky brown. I think this is like the perfect color to do that new makeup trend. I think it's called the chocolate latte, or, you know, I'll put the proper name on the screen because Lord knows I can't remember at this time. I'm gonna blend this one in with my finger because I only have one of her blush brushes and the fingers work just fine. This is more of a neutral bronzy, like pinky brown. It's not bronzy, it's like a pinky brown kind of very neutral shade. It blends really easily into the skin. It's a very easy color to work with. I mean, it's a go-to. It's like your perfect nude for all year round. Let's go in with some highlights. I'm gonna use Lit Up where I applied, on the side that I applied Pop It, because I think it just matches better. And this is a very like iridescent mother of pearl shade. This is my favorite lit up stick. You guys have seen me use this like 1,000 times. It's my favorite. I think that my second favorite is definitely Petal, but that one's limited edition and I hope that she adds it to her permanent collection. I'm gonna go in with Nectar on the side that I applied Mimi, just because I feel like this particular highlight matches that blush better. I'm just tapping it in. And I'm gonna swatch this next to Mimi so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is like a very light peachy color. I actually hauled this during the Nordstrom Nordstrom anniversary sale. This one came in a pack of 2. These are the petite versions, in case you guys are wondering, comparing it to like a full size of her products. I just find the mini size to be better because we don't use that much highlight, so I think I would actually use these up. So here we have Nectar. It's like a peachy highlight, and I think it just matches the Mimi blush better. Anyways, back to the product we're talking about. I prefer to use this as a starting product on my skin and creating that base for the rest of the products that I'm gonna apply. It wears really nice throughout the day. I have no complaints when I wear it with my foundation stick. I don't have creasing, it's not overly shiny. It's just a good product, you know? I really didn't think I was gonna like it. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Tabak. I have this as a single shade. I got this with the Spring Edit collection that came to Bergdorf's Goodman. Yes. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply a little bit of this. No, I'm not gonna use my finger. I have my brushes right here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. She has a couple of different shadow brushes, so I'm gonna use a shadow brush number 2 to just grab a little bit of this and put it on my eyes. Anyways, I've been thoroughly enjoying that product, and I feel like I'm gonna use it way more in the winter time than I, you know, obviously will in the summer, because hello, yes, I am much oilier in the summer. I sweat a lot more. One thing I like about her iPods is I wear very little of this, because if you try to build this up, you can build it up, but then you'll have a really nasty crease fest, because these, even if you wear primer, it's gonna crease if you try to build it up. That's just the name of the game. But I do like them, and I like wearing them in this way. Very little product, just to create the most subtle, easy eye look. You know, the clean girl look. You guys know. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of her brow pencil, and this one is in the color Bark. And I kind of just run it over my eyebrows, not really filling in any gaps because I don't have bald spots or anything like that, but I feel like it darkens a little bit. So you see, I messed up, right? And what I like about this product is, like, look how easy that is to wipe away. I mean, without like disturbing your makeup, right? Because I can just go in with my brush that I applied my foundation and then just boom. I just love how easy this product is. I feel like it's goof proof for those of us who are not makeup artists, because I am not a makeup artist. I just love playing with makeup. I think this is fun. It's a hobby for me. So I apply a little bit of this to my brows, and then I go in with the spoolie on the other end of this, which is dry. There's no like brow gel. She doesn't have that yet. I think that she may be working on that. And so I just brush that product through, but because the pencil is waxy, it provides a very natural hold to the brows. So it's just a cohesive product. You know, depending on how much hold you're looking for, you can add brow gel, but I don't feel like I need it. I think that the waxiness of the pencil provides more than enough hold for me. Next, we are gonna put a little bit of mascara, and then we're gonna do lips. And I'm gonna give you 2 options for lips, because I wanna show you like how this is gonna look with the lip suede, and how it will look with one of her like what are these called? The balms, the little squeaky liquid lip balms. Okay. I'm gonna put some of her mascara for the sake of this video, but I'm not gonna repeat myself 1,000 times. If you know, you know how I feel about this product. Now for lips. The first one I'm going to apply is gonna be the Lip Suede. And I'm gonna just use my little lip brush that I have here. I'm going to mix the lightest shade and the pink shade, so it's like the 2 center shades right here together, because I find that the lightest shade in this is just too light for me. I wish she had a retractable lip brush so that, you know, we can take this brush on the go. Because realistically speaking, ain't nobody gonna travel with this. Because the moment this stains the bottom of my purse, we're gonna have problems, you know? You know. So I do like the way that these 2 colors look together. Now, a little synopsis about this one. I've been using this and I find that if you build this up a little too much, it will gather in the corners of your lips. So less is more, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's how she designed the product anyway. So you can either leave it here, which I feel like it's nice, but I feel like I'm gonna pop just a little bit more color because, you know, the Pop It blush is giving me just, you know. I'm gonna go into actually the deepest shade in the palette, which is the one right up here. And I am going to add just a little bit of that, just a little bit, to this little combo. And the good thing about the lip suedes is you can customize and make your own color. So here we have how this would look with the lip suede, with the Peau de Pêche product on, without the Peau de Pêche product on, Mimi on this side, Pop It on this side. Now let's try this on with the balm, and you guys can decide what look suits you best. I applied Ma Pouche on the lips. I think that out of all of her liquid lip balms, this one is the brightest pink out of all, and I think it complements Pop It really well. I wouldn't necessarily wear it with Mimi. I would prefer wearing my lip suede with Mimi, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to give you guys options. Here it is swatched. I love her liquid lip balm formula. I think it's great. You can pound this on as much as you want. It's not gonna run, it's not gonna gather in the corners of your mouth. But if you have the lip suede, go light-handed. It even looks better that way. It wears nicer when you just kind of put a very light layer of it. It looks like you're wearing a matte lip, like a satin lip, because I don't feel like it's drying. But it looks very natural, very like you're like a very je ne sais quoi kind of look to your lips. Okay, so this is the final look. And obviously my overall synopsis of this product, I think it's amazing. I think that it's definitely very soothing. I will say that. Westman Atelier as a whole, her complexion products have, you know, changed my mind about, you know, skincare can exist in makeup at the same time. And most of the complexion products that I wear from this line make a massive difference in my skin, especially the complexion drops. I feel like when I'm having, you know, those days, like that time of the month, like your skin just is like dull and needs a pick-me-up, I get my complexion drops, and man, does my skin love it. And after I take it off, I do find that my skin is significantly more radiant and brighter. So the same can be said about this product. I find that With this one, I get that hydration, it feels soothing, and when I take it off, I feel like my skin looks naturally brighter and more radiant, and it's probably due to the vitamin C that's in this. I am not sensitive to vitamin C, so if you are, proceed with caution because everybody's different, and I am not a doctor or a dermatologist, so I'm just letting you know I've tried this, I like it. Just give it a try. Like, go into Sephora, try it on your bare skin, put on a little bit of foundation over it, and just go about your day. And then look at yourself in the mirror and see how it wears. Take it off at night, and then let's have a conversation, you know? I think that this plays really well, not just with my Westman Atelier products, but I can wear this with other foundations. So there is a pro to this. You need very little of this, so I feel like this is gonna last you a very long time. I probably will not be able to use this before it like goes bad because it is a clean beauty brand, and you just need so little of it to make it work for you. The shelf life for this is 12 months. The other thing I wanted to mention was the difference between this and the original super loaded highlight. The original super loaded highlight, I don't own any of those, but I do plan to pick one up during the Sephora event in October. That is a straight up high pigmented highlight. It is definitely very super loaded, and that is really to use on the high points of your cheek. You could even use it as eyeshadow from what I've heard of, and that because it packs a punch. And I feel that this is very subtle. You can wear it on the high points of your face, but you're really not gonna get too much pigment. You're gonna get a highlight, but it's gonna be a very subtle sheen. And I am gonna swatch this for you guys now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It is a very light, liquidy formula. It's a very translucent. The other one also, the original has a different finish. It has more like of a satin finish to it. So you can see how glowy that is. And then when I blend it out, I have very prominent like green veins. So if you blend it out, you can see how that's providing very minimal coverage. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want you guys to see what happens if you were to apply very little of this to your cheekbones. So you see how subtle that highlight is? The super loaded one, because I've swatched it in store, is like, it's like if you are wearing your typical highlight. We all know which ones we're talking about. It's a typical highlight. It comes in a very beautiful compact, and it's more for like targeted areas. This, I feel, is a much more versatile product. So if I had to choose between the original super loaded and this one, I would highly recommend you try this one first because you could just do more with it, versus the other one. It's very specific to like your cheekbones or maybe your eyes, like as an eyeshadow. I feel like you'd probably use this a lot more. All right, that completes this video. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.